I was working on some sort of a little video, just was putting together, and this sort of thing just kind of thought provoked. People ask, Sharon, why is politics not working? Politicians, I said, guess an answer to many answers. And then they put that into practice, especially when there's human beings. There are practices, there are ways of doing things. And then when it comes to the religion, we believe what we do not know. So your belief and somebody else's belief is not going to go in the same way, because your God and his God or her God had a slight interpretation to that belief. So it is inevitable that your God's ideas may seem completely non-relevant or non-existent to the other beliefs. So the religious scriptures are written in a way that what you truly do not know, you believe. Now you tell me, how can you know anything out there? We don't even know the virus. It's a half a life. It is still alive, but we don't know what it is. We can't see, we can't touch, smell. Only until it gets struck inside of us, we then know we've got a virus inside of us. So when this sophistication of life is such, isn't it time for us to actually pause and say, right, what we know, we don't know. What we know, and we shut up in front of the Creator. Having said that, what about the business? Well, they guess what they don't know, and they apply for their great big foothold by making advertisement, making an insurance scheme, making a business for the biggest foothold and the biggest profit. So what about the science? And what about the engineers? And what about technology? Well, science and technology, they all have to come to answers. They all arrive at answers. Arriving at answers means that they all have to use several methods and several formulas, several directions to come at the same. But coming at it with different answers that they have put. They've used tools, they've tested it, they've seen where does it break, where doesn't it break, why isn't it doing that, why isn't it doing this. They all have to come to answers. They have to arrive at answers to find the solution. Can you see the rotation per minute? And that's to increase the number, how it drains the water from the washing. By further speeding up, the centrifugal force is actually squeezing the clothes onto the wall of the washing drum, and then taking the water off. A method used by calculation, by speed, by force, by gravitational, all these have to come to answers to find the solution so that it doesn't come out of the casing. How to weigh it down with stones and concrete so that it doesn't distort its equilibrium and its centrifugal force. All of that needs to be calculated. They arrive at answers. So why isn't it working? Because the money dictates. The money system is corrupt. And the human compulsion, individual human compulsion, or the way we are brought up is such that it becomes normal to have selfish ideas for the self-benefit and self-profit and self-overrated narcissist self-beliefs. The solution to all of this is that we all arrive at answers, and what works we should uphold, promote. What serves is that well-being for all beings and for the planet. Simple.